More than 1 million kids come up missing per year. What do y'all think happened to these kids? And every time people come up missing, the more and more people come up missing, the more they release more chicken sandwiches and shit. I'm noticing that.
If sleep weren't a normal thing, it would be a banned substance.
Who puts in the Supreme
voting
Court
doesn't
justice.
do anything. You really think that voting matters?
Yeah, of course.
Voting is so pointless, yo. It's
12 seconds later.
We don't have the time as citizens to go to the poll and vote on every single thing the
why don't
government
they just
does.
make a voting app? Why is it there not
A
just
voting
an
app?
Yes,
Because
no,
then
yes.
all the people that accuse are...
Somebody posts something like, I've just started my own business, and it'll be like 3 likes, and well done, good luck. And somebody's like, I'm pregnant. It's like fucking 4 million likes. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's going crazy. We celebrate the wrong things.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Walk into the fucking most premier establishment you can name with my shirt unbuttoned, so every bitch in there knows I cheat.
Number 2, the neck. I bet you aren't training your neck, and you've probably never even heard of neck training before. This makes an insane difference in your physique. Personally, I prefer using a neck harness. It allows me to get in a bunch of sets at home without having to spend extra time getting to the gym. So it's easier to efficiently sort of overload this exercise and train it with a decent amount of sets.
I can drink drive 1,000 times and never crash. I've done it in Thailand on superbikes, drunk out my mind. I have never crashed ever. I could drink drive unlimited times and never crash. But in the West, drink driving's the worst thing ever not because of people like me who have a brain, who will drink half a bottle of vodka, get in their car, drive home at the speed limit. Because of the fucking idiot who will do 6 bottles of whiskey, crash, and kill somebody. So the law isn't made for me. The law is made for the moron.
A few moments ago.
I've done it in Thailand on superbikes, drunk out my mind. I am the fucking idiot who will do 6 bottles of whiskey on superbikes, drunk out my mind. The law isn't made for me. The law is made for the moron.
So don't pull any moral stunts on me because you're irritated about my opinion. Not everyone is a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model, period. And fuck you if you don't like it.
I've had real feelings for real girls in my life, and my superpower is not showing it. I have been full on in love and never shown it. And
I've randomly thought, hey, I should call that pretty girl from that political event and see if she wants to go. And that's exactly what I did. Now, I know making this move was quite audacious, but the reason I did it is because I have pretty much no fear of rejection whatsoever. The way I map out most risks that allows me to have a mind made of cement is
Up in the sky! It's a bird! It's a plane! It's
Cement Mine Man!
Moments later.
I couldn't believe how angry she was. Thankfully, the majority of her temper was directed at Layla, as I wouldn't know what to do if she started screaming at me.
Cement Mine Man!
I do not read books. I don't read books. I never read books. I don't read books any other time unless I literally am in jail. I refuse to read books, and the reason I refuse to read books is because I do something that supplements reading books, and it's called living life. Reading books is a very cheap way to, I guess, entertain. I wouldn't call it entertainment because my brain is far too advanced.
3 weeks later.
Man. Read the Bible, read the Quran, you can go to
You're walking down the aisle, no chance. There's definitely.
This has all been proven, right? Men are more
By
likely
who?
to scream. Read the study. It's more likely men are out there.
Study?
Google it.
What are you yelling?
You know, at Google, you're going to say it's run by the people, but I Googled are men smarter than women, and literally every single study says there's no difference.
ask any boy, 7 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old, where do you want to be when you're 25, 30? Where do you want to be?
I want to be a Pokemon trainer.
They're going to say, big house, fast car, beautiful wife. That's what they're going to say. Every single one.
A person who helps in charities.
Scientist. Paleontologist. Mines for dinosaur bones and studies them. Movie star.
A famous actor.
And slowly, the programming of the Matrix beats this dream out of men.
Yep.
It beats it out of men till they get to my age and they're fat with a woman who doesn't love them. Growing up is an analogy for having
the aspiration that every boy has beaten out of them and accepting the programming of the Matrix.
A turtle that eats bugs.
Okay, I understand why cement mine man was afraid of Layla's mom. Now that I think about it, the number of chicken sandwiches has been increasing at an alarming rate. Really and truly, reading is for fucking nerds. And I've only ever been invited to baby showers, but never a business shower. And we should celebrate more businesses unless it's only fans goes. But this point right here does not make any sense. What does the aspirations of a 7-year-old mean about anything?
Ask any boy, 7 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old. Where do you want to be when you're 25, 30? Where do you want to be?
A turtle that eats bugs.
They're gonna say, big house, fast car, beautiful wife. That's what they're gonna say. Every single one.
I want to be a Pokemon trainer.
If that really were what 7-year-olds wanted, what would that prove about anything? 7-year-olds' brains aren't fully developed. They don't understand how the world works. It does not make any fucking sense.
Chicken sandwiches are filled with children. Sleep should be an illegal drug if you a thug. Voting should be illegal. Being pregnant is not a big deal. Drinking, driving is for cool kids. Fat girls are not pretty. Layla's mom is a scary bitch. Reading is for nerds. 7-year-olds know everything. Chicken sandwiches, they filled with kids. Chicken sandwiches.
Cement Mine Man. And fuck you if you don't like it.